everything, and what I don't know doesn't need to be known. Well, let's see here. All right, that's right. Well, we had our meeting a little early, so we can have our little meeting early. So I was able to get the live stream going a little earlier today than I thought I was going to be able to get it going. We are hold on a second. I had my glasses laying and then they moved them on me. So I have it's not a disagreement. James Butler. Good morning, James Butler. Kevin W. grandson came over at 5:30 this morning, making them breakfast now. So Kevin W. is making breakfast for his grandkids. That has to be fun. Adam is going to get baptized, which is he went to talk to his pastor yesterday, and setting up a staging of the show to be patient. Guys had to set up the staging of the show. Be patient, guys. Grandson came over. We got Snuggles slot car den. Sounds like a plan, Snuggles. Let's see. Everything is going right today. Here's my monologue for the day. I don't really have a monologue. We had our meeting this morning, and we were deciding, or basically we were debating whether we were going to go more into Carrera. And the boys, you know, they, I can't, here's what I can't do. Okay. I can't, both of my sons have this phobia. I don't know where they get it from. I know where they get it from, but I'm not, you know, and I'm not going to knock them for having it, you know, and that's fine. But you cannot have a small business that thrives, okay, without some type of debt. You know, you invest, and that's what you do. You know, you can't do it debt free, okay? Especially if you're growing. You know, and so, you know, I'm not going through the argument about it. I'm not going to go through the. I've been down it too many times. I'm kind of tired of it, you know, and so. If they want to just, you know, small baby steps, that's fine, you know, and I'm fine with that. You know, if we're going to get SCX, you know, I don't know when we'll ever get SCX because they don't want to go into debt in buying the inventory. And so, you know, we're in that situation right now. So I'm in a position right now that, you know, I can't really, I don't want to upset them too much, but, you know, it's just, I'm not upset. I'm not, I just know one thing. So I've done 2 videos with my grandsons. Okay. Larry and Samuel. All right. So we've done 2 videos. Okay. We've done 2 videos. We've done 2 shorts. I did 2 shorts. Okay. And both of these shorts, I'll show them to you. So the first short is Larry and Samuel, okay? Okay, Larry and Samuel are making an absolute mess of themselves, eating their cake, and they are just absolutely... And that's got 7,500 views in less than 2 days. Less than 2 days. 7,500 views. Now, that is obviously tied to Protinkertoys.com. So when people go to the website, hopefully they look at our items and maybe they find out about Protinkertoys and they want to buy something, okay? Now, what do I want to say? What's my today is Wacky Wednesday, not yesterday. So nobody is watching on X for some reason. I'm on X, but I never get a comment on X that somebody is watching it on X. You know what I'm saying? So we've got 23 people today. Wow, we have 16 thumbs up. That's pretty good. So I was watching a podcast, and a lot of you might have watched him before, and it's PPD, Pat Bet David, okay? And they were talking about YouTube and how YouTube is becoming or is already the number one source for content. YouTube is. They are basically, if you want to promote your product, if you want to promote your image, if you want to promote your vision of something, YouTube is the place to do it because they have the most content and they have the most amount of people that are putting product or videos on for content. And that if you're going to sell something, YouTube is the place to do it. Okay. And that the national media, CBS, NBC, ABC, Fox, all these networks are generating, thousands of views. And I'm just using rough numbers. I'm not giving you actual, but they're getting thousands of views on their networks where you're getting millions of views, billions of views on YouTube. Okay. And so doing more content is the key. The problem with all the content on YouTube, for example, the content of my grandsons, Larry and Samuel, none of that is scripted. I don't sit down with a bunch of people and say, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a YouTube video, and I'm going to do this, and then you're going to do this, and we're going to have a camera angle over here. That's called a scripted video, okay? And they're all over the internet, okay? All over the internet. Matter of fact, let me show you a scripted video that looks normal. Well, I can't really find one, but here's a key indication that a video is scripted. If you're watching YouTube, okay, and you know that it is a fake or it's a scripted, it's not fake, but it's scripted. So if you are watching a video and all of a sudden there's another camera angle, okay, where they're showing the other angle of the face, okay, or they're showing it in a two-person version where you're seeing them right now the camera's on me, but all of a sudden now you have a camera showing my back, showing like if somebody would walk in. That means that they are scripting it. That means that they are taking a shot right here, and then okay, cut. Now we're going to get a camera from another angle, and then we're going to finish the video, and then they splice it all together. That is called a scripted video, okay? My videos are all natural. Like, for example, yesterday when I was going after Xavier, okay? And we didn't have any other camera angles. We didn't have a camera following him. A scripted video would have been, okay, this is how we're going to do it, Xavier. I'm going to run after you, and then you're going to run this way, and we're going to have the camera over here, and so you can look at the camera and pretend like you're shocked and everything. That's called a scripted video. But when I fall or I do something silly on this camera here, right here, there's nobody behind me, okay? This is called real live content. Real live content. And so if I show my gun, okay, that I've got here in my hand, that's not allowed, okay? Good morning, everyone. Good writing, Robert Novell. Okay, Bryan, when did you want me to call you again? We'll call again to do the prank on you. I forgot what time you told me to call you for the show. What are you talking about? Okay. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Adam is sending me a video saying, Bryan, when do you want me to call you? Okay, first of all, I never told you to do that. Unbelievable. I never told him to do that prank, okay? A lot of times people just interject themselves into the video, okay? A lot of times they like to just, like Derek. Derek will call me and say, hey, you're not funny, okay? And so I'm supposed to spontaneously be funny, okay? Now, yeah, sometimes I'm funny, but sometimes I'm not, okay? And that's just the way it is, okay? First of all, I never told you to do that. Unbelievable. Now here's Derek. This is a prime example of a live stream in which Derek, the first word he says is, hey. Hey. What did I say? Hey, that's the first word he said. Hey. That's the only word he knows to say is hey. What do you want now? Did you get my text message? No, I did not. What is it? I got my t-shirt. I got my t-shirt made. You got your t-shirt? Oh, yeah. So these are Derek's t-shirts. Derek got some t-shirts made. What you on there? You see that? Which I'm on there. So I'm going to get one of these t-shirts. I'm going to be wearing one of these Derek t-shirts. Hey, okay. 1995. 1990. Hey, Derek. Well, first of all, that doesn't look like Derek, number one. That looks like Derek maybe 20 years ago when he was in better shape, okay? I'm in good shape. You're in good shape. Unbelievable. I can't believe that people are actually buying Derek t-shirts. I'll have to give those to Ryan. I'm going to send that to Ryan. Copy. Let's see. Ryan, Daniel. Let me send that to Ryan. Yeah, I said, hey, I'm going to get mine first. I called the man last night to make it get up. I said, hey, send me a proof for you make it. He said, you're not paying. I said, hey, you don't worry about it. You just send me a proof on it just like I'm paying too. Oh my gosh, you got to pay for your stuff, Derek. Hey, that's Dennis. I told him I'm gonna give him $1 down, $1 a week. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. All right, well, you have a wonderful day. You too. Later. Unbelievable. So Derek now wants to get a t-shirt with my face on it. Unbelievable. Derek, hey, Derek. It's called Hey, Derek. Hey, Derek t-shirt. Now, what's going to happen is this is going to spawn jealousy between Adam Hurt and then all of a sudden Snuggles. These guys, see, there are three people that really, there are three people that get upset if they're upstaged, and that is Derek, Adam Hurt, and Snuggles. All three of them, they seem to be, they want to always be ahead of the line. You know what I'm saying? Snuggles, if you would like, I can write a script for your show. Trust me, it will be great. Well, first of all, scripts, basically, if you're writing a script, that means it's not off the cuff, okay? Yeah, anybody can write a script. That's one thing I don't need is a script. So Derek is now wanting a t-shirt. Unbelievable. All right, so my monologue today, I took my wife to dinner. All right, there was something happened yesterday, and I wanted to tell you. So I took my wife to dinner. We went to Carrabba's, okay? We went to Carrabba's for lunch or dinner. And Carrabba's is probably one of my top 5 restaurants to go to. Just because they make just a great meal. I don't think I've ever had a bad meal at Carrabba's. Now, Carrabba's during COVID is when they really went, they had a big problem. They used to have brick oven pizza, which was really great, actually. I used to take the kids there a lot because we would go have brick oven pizza. And for some reason, they got rid of their brick oven pizza. It was the stupidest thing I ever heard of. You know, they had a table or basically a table right in front of the brick oven. So you could sit right there as they're making the brick oven pizza, and they'd put it in there, and it was great. And they were selling, you can't tell me that they weren't making money with pizzas, because pizzas are cheap, okay, to make. And they got rid of it. Why they got rid of the brick oven pizza, I don't understand. It was one of the best things available at Carrabba's, okay? I mean, you literally have to have a brain fart not to, you literally have to be a brain fart not to know that. Are
you able to utter a single sentence without saying the word
So we sold some more cars from the RAV or the Rally 4x4. So a guy bought all 4 of them and then bought 2 different cars. And then we've sold some buildings. We've sold some more of these buildings, which are really nice, actually. These buildings are really nice. These are the prefab buildings. You know, where you build these by 3D Speedy's Garage and the Pit Stop Garage. Speedy's. Speedy's Garage. And the Pit Stall Garage. So if you want to add some really cool detail to your layout, you want to get these buildings from 3D. They're called what are they called? No painting. You just they're 3D buildings. They're perfect for building a nice layout. Here. Now we pull all these cars here. So a guy bought 7 different fly cars. Number 17. Let's see, 17. Number 17 is the yellow corn BM3 108. 107. 108. 38. 888 38. A Lola. Nice car. 3059. 7059. That's the wrong 8020. Six. $21. That's 21. 24. 26. Well, I can't find this one. Can't find the other one. Now, where is 88020? 88020. 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 21, 24, 26, 20, 38. $93, 44, 82, 22, well, I think that might have to be found in the warehouse. I think this car is in the warehouse.
Possibly.
There's one car, the one I circled. Because I don't see it over there. I want to double check. You may, if you would like to. I will let you do that. Okay. So those are all the fly cars. Is there a 12-step program for slot car? Okay. Is there a 12-step program for slot cars? Asking for my friend. If you like, I can write a script for the show. Trust me, it would be great. Well, first of all, a script means that it's just that. It's a script, okay? It's not real. It's not a real. Some people need a script, okay? Some people need a script to communicate to people. That's one thing that I've been given, or I've been blessed, is a mouth, okay? And I don't need a script to, yes, once per month for each month of the year. Yes, that's right. That is your 12th step, is that, well, I always look at it like this. So Kevin W. asks, is there a 12-step program for slot cars? Asking for a friend. Yes. Is if you're an adult guy and you want to do something different, everybody has their obsession with what they like. Okay, it could be golf, it could be music, it could be collecting songs, it could be a reader. You might love to read and you collect books. Everybody has a obsession or collection. Okay, and I was just thinking about this. I was telling this to Kathy last night. I go, John MacArthur, he was a theologian in California with Grace Community Church. He passed away on the 14th. He's written more about the Bible than anybody in modern history, okay? And all of his documents, all of his books that he's collected, okay? Bryan can't read a script. His words would be made up in random order. That's right. Arbuckle is finally here. I don't know why Arbuckle always... Matter of fact, I was talking to my wife about Arbuckle last night. And I said to Kathy, I go, Arbuckle, he must not have any good food to eat, okay? It's either yogurt or a boiled egg or something like that. So my wife and I, we went to Carrabba's, and I always get the same thing at Carrabba's. I get the house salad, okay, with their house dressing on it, which I used to hate, but I don't anymore. I love it actually. And I get their the angel hair pasta with marinara sauce and chicken, okay, and then they have their fresh bread there. Now, Arbuckle will complain about something of that meal. Something of that meal, he would go, no, you can't have that, Bryan. No, I'm sorry, Bryan, you cannot eat that because of something. Bryan, where can I find them buildings on your website? Yeah, okay, so we basically have, let me show you these buildings, okay? Let me come over here. Now, we have more of them. They're called, where are the other ones? So these are basically, they're called photorealism. It's called photorealism by Innovation Hobby. And we've got like 20 different buildings that you can get for your layout. And they are not hard to put together. Matter of fact, I might even do one tonight and do a live stream of putting one together tonight because these are very easy to put together and they are photorealism in a sense that when you put it on your layout, it looks like a real building. Okay, these are great for your layout. Okay, and we have over 20 buildings and we're getting more of these too. Okay, we're getting more of these. Okay, and when you went out and ate carnival food, so carnival food. Now, I don't understand how that one is, how that makes any sense. So these are just some of the buildings. My favorite building is this one right here. This is my favorite. My favorite is the Quonset hut. That's one of my favorite buildings is the Quonset hut. The Quonset hut is my favorite. Now we have more of them. We have buildings for 132nd and but for some reason they moved all these buildings. They were right here. And then they moved them all on me. Where are all of the buildings? Well, oh, they're right in front of me. Oh my gosh, they're right here. So this is one of the buildings. This is a 3-stall garage. Okay. We've got the police station. And there's over 20 different buildings, you know, that you can get. And there are all sorts of different designs. They have 1/32nd scale buildings. So if you have a 1/32nd scale track, you can add one of these buildings to your layout. They're really nice buildings, okay? Kevin W. Steve, well, I guess I'm going to have to stop buying cars for 4 years. Angel hair is fantastic with olive oil and garlic, but also good with fresh sauce. And that's why you go to Carrabba's, because Carrabba's is what you call a scratch kitchen. And a lot of people, what's a scratch kitchen? Well, a scratch kitchen is everything that they make at Carrabba's is fresh or it's scratch built. In other words, it's not prepackaged. Everything is made right there. Okay. Now I don't know what Arbuckle is saying. You went out and ate carnival food. Okay. I don't understand. I really don't understand Arbuckle. I'm trying to understand Arbuckle, but nothing ever makes sense with Arbuckle. Okay. So he's saying that Carrabba's is carnival food. What is carnival food? Hey Siri, what is carnival food? I love angel hair pasta. So here's what carnival food is. Hot dogs, candy corn, corn, turkey legs, snow cones, elephant ears. I don't see how any of that is what I ate at Carrabba's. Yeah, Derek made T-shirts. So I don't understand how. Arbuckle thinks. How many times a week do you go out for dinner, Bryan? Well, we're not going out as much. Like for example, I hadn't taken my wife out for dinner for maybe 2 months, and so we went out to dinner. Now, just to let you know, okay, and the statistics are these are the statistics, okay? So if you're over 60, okay, the statistics are that you will eat out about 4 to 5 times a week, okay, if you're over 60. If you're over 80, okay, and you're a couple, or over 70, you're going out to dinner almost 80% of the time, okay? You're usually having breakfast and lunch, okay, at home, but your dinners are 80 to 90% outside or at a restaurant. Those are just the numbers, okay? And Kevin W., I'll say I'll stop when I admit I have a problem. You don't have a problem, okay? You don't have a problem, Kevin, because this is your hobby. Just remember, okay, that when you see something like this, okay, let me just do a random guess here. Okay, so when you're let's say you're at a let's say you're into books, and all of a sudden you go down to let's say you love to read and you love books, so you go to Books A Million. All of a sudden you see a new book. What do? You end up buying it because you love to read books. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why we have the most successful economy ever created by man, okay? The United States of America. The United States of America is the most prosperous economy ever to come down by mankind. It's called a consumption economy. We work and we consume. We work and we consume. We work and we consume. Now, 100 years ago, okay, our forefathers, they came across the country in wagon trains and did they go and no, they didn't have a store. But once you had your small towns, okay, once you had your little towns in Colorado and all of a sudden your customers would come into your general store and they would look at the catalog. Oh, baby. They wanted to buy anything in that catalog. And so when I show a car off like this 1977 Pontiac Firebird with gold trims, headlights, the Firebird flamethrower, this is something that everybody should own. This is a beautiful car. This is something that you should buy right now. Okay. I mean, this is all what it's all about. Okay. This car right here, this is a Firebird. Okay. And that is a beautiful car. It's just like this. Okay. So I could come over here. I could come over here. And I could come over here. I could come over here. Hold on a second. I got to get a box cutter. I lost all of my all of my box cutters are missing. All of my box cutters. There's only one box cutter that you should buy. There's only one box cutter you should own, and that is the Milwaukee. You buy them in a 2-pack at Home Depot. They're called Milwaukee. They're the best box cutters you could ever buy. This one has a compartment that holds 3 extra blades. And it's got a cutter here so you can cut rope right here. Now the other one that I have, which is my favorite, which I can't find any of them, it's got a mini screwdriver that you can flip up. Phillips. It's got a Phillips or a flathead, and it's got a bottle opener. So if I want to have a Coke, I can open up a bottle. So here's another car that everybody should own if you have a 1/32 slot car layout. Everybody should own one of these. Matter of fact, you should go to the website right now and buy one of these cars. I'm going to show it to you right now. I'm going to show you this car right now. Anthony Bateman Sr., if he doesn't have one of these, he should go out and buy it right now. Okay? Everybody should own this car right here. Okay? Everybody. And you're saying to me, what do you mean everybody should own this car? That's what I'm saying. Everybody should own this car that I'm going to show you. Does anybody have any idea what car I'm going to show you? Huh? And once you see it, this is what I'm talking about. Let's say you love novels, okay? And all of a sudden, Stephen King comes out with a new novel. You're going to buy it, right? We need to do an auction. Well, not everybody likes the auction trivia there, Snuggles. So this car right here, this 1/32 car, is a beautiful car. This Porsche 911, okay, is absolutely beautiful. Everything about it. Everything about this says it's beautiful, okay? And I want to race this on my track. Everybody. Okay, because my sons were telling me, well, what are we going to do about Carrera? And I said, when Xavier gets out of his apartment or is out of the room, I'm going to move all my Legos back into that room and reorganize it. And I'm going to start doing videos on Legos too. And I'm going to do it in that room. And I'll have more room in the other part to then what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start doing a Carrera layout until we get our SCX layout. Now look at this car. This car is beautiful. Let's get some better light on that. Everything about this car is awesome. Everything. And this is what slot cars is all about. Is you collect. You collect. This is your collection. This is your hobby. This is your fun. Okay? And I don't know why people are so I got 100. Okay, you got 100 cars. Okay, you have 200 cars. Okay, you have 500 cars. All right? There's nothing wrong with owning 500 slot cars. What's wrong with that? You got a great collection of slot cars. I don't know why we have a stigma that you can't own all the slot cars you want. Go and buy this one right now. This one's for sale right now. This one's a 2002 7780. 7780. This is the Porsche 911 Golf. And I accidentally bought 24 of these because it was a Golf, and I randomly bought them. Then I got yelled at from Ryan. And Anthony Bateman's got a great collection. This is what keeps Anthony Bateman happy. Not necessarily that should be the only reason to be happy is for slot cars. But you know what? He's got a foot problem. He worked 20 years Anthony Bateman worked 20 years as a fireman, okay? What is he supposed to do? He's retired now. Why can't he do what he want to do? That's what it's all about. You worked all your life, and now all of a sudden you can't buy something that you like. Well, here's a great car right here. The Golf 2002 7780. Okay? Or the same thing, I could say the same thing about Arbuckle commented about okay, these are the latest Race Masters Camaro or Firebirds. Beautiful Firebirds. Now, you could buy these two, and then you can also buy these two. Now you can have a set. Now you can have a set of all four of the Firebirds. You might not own these. You might not own these at all. Well, you know what? If you're retired and this is your hobby, go buy them. I'm not stopping you. Matter of fact, I'm encouraging you. Listen, I could tell you not to buy something. I could say, well, you don't necessarily have to buy it. I'm in business to make money. I'm in business to keep you happy. Okay? I need some 1966 Pontiac GTOs. I need some 1966 Pontiac GTOs. I don't think they have a lot of Pontiac GTOs. This is my last run on this earth, so I'm going to buy what I want. Slot cars. Babies. Yeah, baby slot cars. That's right. Here it is. Here's what it's all about, guys. I could tell you a million times. People would say, well, I don't need to, I'm ordering it. I got the okay, Anthony, I got the okay to buy it, and I'm going to place the order tonight. I'm going to look at everything that's in stock, and I'm going to place an order. As a matter of fact, let me do this right now. Hey, can you give me an inventory list of all of the Carrera items in our inventory and send me that as an Excel file? Ryan the mattress salesman. That's right, Ryan the mattress salesman. So he's got a lady so Ryan has got a lady that's buying people mattresses free of charge. And she will come up to somebody and they'll say, "Hey, do you want a free mattress? Go to Perrysburg Mattress and pick out a mattress, and then he will let me know." And she's just buying people free mattresses. Can you believe that? I can. There are a lot of good people in this, a lot of good people on earth. There are a lot of good people that want to do good to other people. Okay, and Bryan can sell ice to an Eskimo. Well, believe it or not, Eskimos do need ice. Okay, you watch some of the videos of Eskimos. They have the igloo, and to keep their meat fresh, they have to make ice to keep it not frozen. You know what I'm saying? It helps preserve the meat. Bryan can sell ice that's right. I can sell ice to an Iceman. But it's like matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? This is a good idea. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take these 4 Firebirds and I'm gonna do a Bryan's bargain on these Firebirds. I'm gonna do a Bryan's bargain on these Firebirds. Okay. So if you want to buy all 4 of them, I'm going to give you a deal. I'm going to do a deal if you buy all 4 Firebirds. How does that sound? I got to do it before Daniel finds out. All right, so we're going to go to Bryan's Bargains. And now what we're going to do is we're going to change that. We're going to duplicate that. Oh, don't forget Bryan's Bargain 64. Bryan's Bargain 64. We've sold 2 of them. And if you want to get all 3 of the 2 packs, these are available right now at Bryan's Bargains, number 64, $159. You save almost like you save like $80. Bryan's Bargain, you get all 3 of these. That's Bryan's Bargain 64. And this will be Bryan's Bargain 65. Bryan's Bargain 65. So we're going to change that from 64 to 65. Firebird Mania. Firebird Mania. And we're going to put 7 up for sale. Yes, you did, Kevin. Thank you very much. Nick, found a dinosaur footprints one. All right, so we're going to take a picture. We're going to take some pictures of these cars. So we've got all 4 Firebirds. We're going to use that photo. Bryan's Bargain 65. All right, so Bryan's Bargain number 65. We're going to have all four of the Super Birds. $22 1 2 3, comma. Two two one two three, comma. 22124, comma. 22096, comma. 22097, comma. Firebird Mania Racemaster AFX. All right, so we got all four of the Racemasters cars. Let's get rid of the other photo. Save that. And we've got all four cars. You save about $2 a piece. Actually, a little more, I think. You get all four for $149. All four for $149. What a deal. And that's another great Bryan's Bargain number 65. Bryan's Bargain number 65. Bryan's Bargain 65. 65 bottles of beer on the wall. 65 bottles of beer. Knock one down, run them around. 94 bottles of beer on the wall. 94 bottles of beer. Knock one down, turn around. So we got Bryan's Bargain 64 and 65. We got Bryan's Bargain 64 and 65. That's now active. Bryan's Bargain 65. There are only 7 of them available. How much are they? They are going to be $149. That's basically, that's a really good price, actually. Divided by 4. It's basically $37.25. $37.25 a car. That's a great price. You get all 4 of them. And those are available right now. And that's Bryan's Bargain 65. Bryan's Bargain 65. That's Bryan's Bargain 65. 65 bottles of beer on the wall. All righty, let's see here. Why? Oh, I'm always going to be El Supremo for you. Yeah, I will. So Xavier is going to miss me. I finally realized that he is already getting this. He's getting this regret that he's going to be leaving me, and I think Xavier is going to be missing me. I understand. I feel like you're a long lost son. I like you better than I like Mac Henry. Okay? Can I have a hug? You sure? Give me a big hug. Come on. You know you want to give me a hug. I don't think he's ever been loved by his. I don't think he's ever been hugged by his dad. Okay, well, you need to let me hug you then. Alrighty. Now, I'm thinking about doing another Bryan's bargain.
Don't do it.
But I want to have one of my bean bows donuts. These are one of Arbuckle loves these things. See, you know what I found out about Arbuckle? I found out that Arbuckle, he's a closet junk food addict. Yep. Actually, Xavier is going to miss me. Let me take my little break and then I'm going to do another Bryan's bargain. All right, somebody wanted to know an update on the tanker. Yes, we do have an update on the golf tanker. Golf tanker update. Let's do an update. Golf tanker update. Golf tanker update. How's the diet coming? It's doing great. All right, so here's the updates on the Golf Semi. Those donuts must be dry. You are drinking your weight in water. Arbuckle, you should be happy that I'm drinking water, not a Coke. Poor Arbuckle. So Adam Hurt wants to know, Brian, can you sell dino poop to who? All right, so here's the update. So here's the update on the semi. They are in production right now. They will be ready to ship China September 15th. Let me do something here. I know he's very busy. Hey, we haven't talked. Since June 16th. Man, that's way too long. I know you're under a lot of pressure, but I would love to have a conversation with you. So when you want to have a fun conversation, just give me a call. All right, so they're going to be finished September 15th, and they're going to be hopefully shipping China by the 15th. And that is the update. Arbuckle, I'm telling you, somebody asked me, what is the update? I go, that is the update, okay? That's all I can tell you right now, okay? What happened to the Strombecker race set? What happened to Strombecker race sets? Okay, well, let me explain to you the evolution of slot cars, okay? Let me give you the history of slot cars. Let me give you my history of slot cars, okay? And the rise, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the rise and fall of slot cars, okay? Hi there.
You talking about yourself?
No, I'm doing my live stream.
Oh, you're doing.
But I was going to say hi to you just because you came in my store.
Oh, okay. Hi.
I'm the guy on TV, obviously.
Oh,
What's your name?
Mel.
Mel? Thanks for coming, Mel.
Yes,
if you have
sir.
any questions, let me know.
Anything on trucks?
Trucks? Like what kind? What kind?
Semi trucks.
I have a slot car semi trucks, the Mayflower,
Okay.
and then we have the Bobby Isaac slot car set, and then we have the new trucking set that's in the vault, which has two dumpsters or I can't ever remember the kind of.
I heard Hot Wheels brought in you remember BJ McKay and those trucking movies that they used to be?
Oh yeah, no, we haven't gotten any of that.
But
We're strict. They might have done that because there's a lot of that out right now. We're just strictly in slot cars of semis. Now I have in the back. I have semi model kits. Yeah.
Okay, no, we just checking around.
Yeah, look around, and then the vault is back in there, which has some other stuff too. Okay.
I'll go there. I guess right now.
All right, guys. So let's see. Staking straights hands your donut hands. So these are these Bimbo. I don't know. Daniel says I pronounce it wrong. It's Bimbo. Bimbo. I guess you pronounce it Bimbo. You don't it's E. I guess Bimbo. This is a Spanish or a Mexican baker. These are all over Mexico. So if you ever go to Mexico, obviously I did because my daughter-in-law is from Calipa. And so when I went to Calipa, every gas station has Bimbo. Everything. I mean, millions of items. And so that's how I fell in love with it. Now, Arbuckle says this isn't any good for me. Okay. And I say, they're good. Nice fresh donut. So, those are sold out. Wow, 412. Those aren't out yet. Wait a minute, 412? We're getting more of those in later this month. Arbuckle. Let's see. Arbuckle, shaking strangers' hands with your donut hand. That's right, Arbuckle. First time I saw my grandma without her denture in, I didn't recognize her. Well, guys, listen, I don't like to eat a donut with my denture in. So why would I do that? Okay. I'm not showing you the denture. I could show you the denture. Now, I took my denture out in front of my grandkids, my grandsons, the twins. They looked at me like, what the heck is that? They had no idea what that was. That's going to be my next video I'm going to do with my grandsons, Larry and Samuel, you know. So, first time I saw my grandpa without her dentures, I didn't recognize her. All righty. What else here? Now Snuggles, okay, Walter Brennan looks alike. Walter Brennan look-alike. That's right. Walter Brennan, he actually, that guy, he was a nutcase when he was a younger actor. And then he got weirder as he got older. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what else do we want to do? How's that diet coming? My diet is doing very good. I have what you call a new seafood diet. Whatever I see, I eat. No, it has nothing to do with that, Adam. I am doing perfect. Any updates on the tanker? Yes, Nick. I just told you. Okay, so the first time, Spanish donuts. What about SC 412, 55 Bel Air, red? Yeah, those are, hopefully we're getting those in again. When are you coming? Okay, Arbuckle. We got a lot of comments today. Today is a very productive day. Today is a very awesome day. And all right, so we did the Firebirds. Oh, you know what I'll do is I'll do an F1 collection, okay? We'll do 6 F1 cars, all right? Let's come down here. Let me get 6 F1 cars. Let's grab both of the McLarens, and then we'll do 2 of the we got these 4. And then we'll do the McLarens. Or the Senna. The Senna cars. So let's do a Bryan's bargain with the 6 of the F1 cars. We'll do 2 of the Sabres. And 2 of the McLarens. We'll do 2 McLarens, 2 Sabres, and 2 Sennas. All right, we'll do a total of 6 cars. All right, and we'll do them at the same price that I'm doing the Firebird. So they're going to be about $37.25. So let's list these up here like this. So we'll do the Sabre, the Senna, and the McLaren. Sabre, Senna, McLaren. They never answer the phone.
How much do you have that set for the
Semis?
And Union Pacific.
Union Pacific set?
Yeah.
Back there?
Yeah.
A train set?
Yeah.
Here, let me get my phone. We will give you a 2-for-1 deal. How's that? No, you don't want a 2-for-1 deal?
Let's see.
Oh, darn it. All right, so you,
I'll be here 2 months and a half, so 3 months.
What are you doing?
I'm hauling cucumbers out of the park.
You
I don't know.
really? That You know what's so funny is that cucumber plant in Bowling Green. I was always driving, and this was, guys, it's been there 10, 20 years now.
Yeah.
And I always drive by, what do they put in those things? You know, and then somebody used to come in my newsstand. You know, what's it, my newsstand or my other store? And he actually worked. I said, he goes, yeah, I work at the cucumber plant? Oh, the one over there on off of Poe Road or next to Meyer. I go, be those round containers? So you have to stay here then, or what's the deal?
Yeah, we come for about. We started June the 20th. And we don't leave till about.
So what are you hauling? What are you doing? So people are. Where are they raising the cucumbers?
We bring them from the fields.
Okay.
And then they discern over there. They run to the machines, so they get the sizes and everything.
Yeah.
And then we take them to Michigan, or we take them to Chicago, or
really?
Yeah. Anywhere that around. They go to New York. They go to Cleveland. They go to Florida. They go to Texas.
Unbelievable. Well, no, what people don't understand, people don't really understand how all this stuff gets made. How do you get cucumbers? How do you get pickles? How do you get a pickle? Because that's what a cucumber is, a pickle, or it turns into a pickle.
Like those big tanks.
Because those are pickle. That's where it turns from a cucumber to a pickle.
Right. Like those big tanks, they store them there for about a year, 2 years.
They leave it in that for a year? What about winter time?
They take them. We start taking them out.
Oh, okay. So they don't leave them in the winter time. Yeah. They take them out.
Well,
well, how long does it take? How long does it turn from a cucumber to a pickle?
Well, when they take them to the plants where they do it.
Oh.
So like there, they put a whole bunch of stuff like Bryan.
Yeah, exactly.
So that way it'll last for about a year, 2 years.
Really? How long have you been doing that? You're kidding. You've been doing that for 19 years? Semi? Are you a semi? H&N Logistics, huh? Really?
Yeah, I have my own truck, so I come over here.
Oh, you have your own truck, yeah. So you have your own
authority.
LTL or
authority.
LTL driver or what?
No.
CLD?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, CDL. Anyway.
Yep. So I'll be around here anyway.
So he's the customer I was talking to. He's a pickler. He's a pickle distributor. He's pickling all the pickles up, putting them in his semis and taking them all over the place. He's a pickler. We got, all of a sudden I was in Bowling Green one day and they had these big round plastic containers. And I'm thinking, what do they put in these plastic containers? So a guy I knew, and I can't think if he came into my store or something. Anybody said, yeah. And I talking to him, I said, well, those are giant pickles. We put pickles in those, or cucumbers in there, because they turn into pickles. Pickles. Unbelievable. People wonder, okay, where's all this stuff come from? Well, you know what? We got guys like this that are hauling our pickles to us. He's hauling our pickles, and we salute our picklers. I mean, think about it. Some of these people, they just think of, they just happen to come into the store. Well, how do they get to the store? Unbelievable. But yeah, we've got this stuff here all the time. We'll give you a good deal when you want to get it.
Okay, bud. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
See you next.
Yep. F1 Mania. F1 Super Pack. Okay, so I'm calling this the F1 Super Pack. I'm calling this the F1 Super Pack. We can own our own pickles. That's right, Anthony Bateman Sr. A pickle a day, a pickle a day. All right, now let's take a picture of our F1 cars. All right, so you're getting six. You're getting six F1 cars. Now let's get rid of the background. Let's go to white background. Now let's change the item number. Bryan's Bargain 66. Wow, that's cool. Bryan's Bargain 66. And let's see. So Bryan's Bargain, Bryan's Bargain. F1 Super Pack. F1 Super Pack. McLaren, Sabre, and Senna. 22104, 22103, 22114, 22113, 22092, 229091, 22091, period. Okay, so you can get, you can do this or you can do that. So we got another Bryan's Bargains. You know, we were trying to offer people a phenomenal deal. And we have all six cars. And you can get all 6 cars for $224. $224. A pickle a day is really healthy for you, okay? That's a great deal. Yes, I know it is. That's why there's only 7 of them. That's why there's only 7 available at Protinkertoys.com. 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 And that is on our website. Bryan's Bargain number 66. $66. Period. All right, so we got that all fixed. We don't need this here. We save that. Bryan's Bargain F1 Super Pack. You get 6 F1 cars. 6 F1 cars. You get the Sabres. You get the McLarens and Senna. You get all 6 cars. What a deal. Now you can start your raceway set right now. You can do it right now at Protinkertoys.com. Now, I need to ask you guys a serious question, okay? And I need an answer. I need an honest answer from everybody that's watching. 43 people. Okay, how many like the show going from 1 to 4, or 1 to 3, basically? How many like the afternoon show or a morning show? If I could have comments on the morning or the afternoon show. Easy problem, just do both. Unbelievable. Morning. Morning. Afternoon. Joey G is afternoon. 2 mornings. Morning. 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 I figured it was going to be morning. Rush Limbaugh was in the morning. Afternoon. Morning. Got 2 afternoons, 6 mornings. Morning. People like the morning show, I think. Good either way. Okay, so he doesn't mind. Morning. Oh, yeah, that's right. Strombecker. Okay, that's right. Thank you very much, Gary Wise. So let me give you the history of the downfall of slot cars. Okay, so the pinnacle time for slot cars in the United States was about 1969. All right, all through the 60s, really everything in America in the 1960s was very inexpensive. Okay, and the gas prices were just, everything plastic was cheap. Okay, I mean dirt cheap. And 132nd was huge in the United States. It was mammoth, okay? To really tell you how big it is in the United States, it really, you can't really, Richard Berry, okay. Wow. You are marking time. No, I just miss you. No, I just miss talking with you. So, yeah, that's great. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Hope you have fun. So, So slot cars were 132nd was number one in the United States. There were Strongbecker, there was Cox, there was SCX, there was Aurora. Everybody had 132nd track. Now, Aurora obviously started in the late 50s, early 90s, or early 60s with their vibrators, and so there was an excitement for HO, but 132nd was the king, okay? And everybody was making 132nd track, okay? Everybody. And it was very wide track. It was similar to Carrera. If you look at old Strombecker track, it was a very wide track. And so was the Cox track. Everybody had their own track, okay? And then in the late 60s, okay, this is my opinion. I don't know if this is absolutely true, but I really believe this is what killed the slot car craze in the 60s, and then it slowly died in the 70s. Was the invention or the insurgence of licensing, because a lot of these companies, they didn't have to worry about any licensing in the 60s. So you had all these companies making all these different cars, the Lolas, the Porsches, and not paying any royalty. There was no royalties back then. And these companies wanted them because it promoted their car. Okay? And it took a dive in the United States. Sears catalog had over 500 items in their catalog for slot cars. Okay? 132nd slot cars. They had a lot of HO, but 132nd was huge. They had everything Cox made, because Cox was very popular in the 60s for slot cars. And then it all died in the 70s, and it all went to Europe. Europe was then with Scale Electric, and then you had Carrera, and then you had SCX, but SCX didn't come about until the late 70s, because when Scale Electric went out of business or went into bankruptcy in the 1970s, there were two factories, one that was in Spain and one was England. None of the stuff was made in China. It was all made in Spain and in England, okay? And so therefore the Spanish family bought the brand of Scale Electric in Spain because it lapsed, and the Hornby company didn't file it fast enough, and they lost the brand Scale Electric in Mexico and Spain. And so if you go to Spain and Mexico, you're going to see the brand Scale Electric, but it's not Hornby Scale Electric. It's Spanish Scale Electric. And so that's how, and then you had all these companies that were making track in the Strombecker, very popular, and Bob Haynes, REH, which is no longer in business now, he's the one that bought all the molds, he bought all the track, and Bob Haynes was making Strombecker sets all the way until about 1999, 2005. But then his company, he quit doing that, and he quit making sets, and then the cost of plastic drove all this stuff out of the roof. Okay. And I think that's why Aurora went out of business in the 72s, was the cost of plastic. The cost of plastic just skyrocketed. I mean, they used to sell 4-lane layout sets, actually 2-lane layout sets, just regular slot car sets, for $49.99. Well, you tell me how they do that. How do you sell a slot car set for $49.99? Well, the amount of material that's in a slot car set is nothing. It's the plastic. I guarantee you that if plastic goes, if oil prices would ever go down again to what they were in the 60s, we would have a boom in this country like we've never experienced. Okay? If gas prices would go down to 99 cents, 69 cents, 89 cents, you couldn't stop the amount of expansion and the growth that would happen in America. Okay, because just to be honest with you, the amount of product or the amount raw materials in this product right here, it's probably about 20 cents. Just in raw material, 20 cents. About 20 cents. You know, and so that was the downfall of Strombecker, okay? Because Strombecker had a lot of cars. Matter of fact, we still have 3 of their cars. And Strombecker was very popular in the 60s. Very popular. Very basic car. And then you had Eldon. You had Eldon cars, Eldon track. Then you had Cox cars, Cox track. You had every company on earth that was making track and cars. It was everywhere. It was everywhere, okay? And it just exploded, okay? You had major Hollywood companies putting slot cars in their movies. For example, if you watch the movie Casino Royale with David Nimitz, that was made in 1966, I think, or 67. They built this giant scale electric track to simulate them trying to kill Bond in this truck, and they were driving this truck around this giant layout in a studio, huge layout, okay, and that was all slot cars. And then you have Batman, the TV series, where in Gotham, Bruce Wayne at Wayne Manor, they were racing the cars. All 6 of them on a 6-lane track. You had what they call her, Aunt Martha or whatever, and then Alfred, and then Bruce Wayne and Robin. They all were racing cars. Hey Mackie, why do you have your where are your clothes, Mac? Cars? Mac, where is your pants? Mac, where are your pants? Uh-oh, here comes the twins. Here comes the twins. Hey guys, come here. Here comes the twins. Come here. Okay, we got the twins here. Wait. Say hi. There they are. There they are. They're walking now. Holy moly. What are we going to do now? Hi there. What are you guys doing? Huh?
Just say hi.
Hi, what are you doing? Huh? Unbelievable. Here's Larry. Say hi, Larry. What's your real name? What's your real name? Can you say your real name? Is that Larry?
Yes.
No, it's Samuel. That's Samuel. I'm sorry, Samuel.
It's not Samuel.
Yep, he's Samuel. Okay. What are you doing down there, huh? What are you doing, Larry? Oops. All right, this is Larry. There's Larry, and we got Samuel here. We got Larry and Samuel. There we go. Can you guys say hi? Say hi, wave.
Yeah.
Wave, Larry and Samuel. Wave. Hey, wave. Huh? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, we got Larry and Samuel. There you go. Cars. They're playing with cars. Right, guys? Did you walk here? Now.
in my bike.
Oh, your bike thing. No, you can't take that out, Mac. Mac, where are your... Where is his... Where are his pants? Look, he's not even wearing pants. All he's got is a diaper on.
Yes, I'm going my house for the lunch for Danny and Jeff and me.
Are you taking it down there? You talk to Mom? She'll drive you down there. Are you writing that down there? Oh, okay.
For lunch.
Oh, for lunch? Can you say goodbye? Can you say bye? Bye. Can you tell him hi? Hi. Say, I'm Mac. You're Mac? This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. That's what it's all worth, guys. That's what it's all worth. Okay? They are these cake monsters. That's right, cake monsters. So I've had 14,000 views of all the grandkids with their cakes in their faces. Okay? 14,000 views. Okay? Unbelievable.
It's very hot.
It's what? What? No, guys, over here. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. All right, I'm going to do a short. I've got to do a short every day. I've got to do a short every day of the grandkids. I've got to do a short every day of the grandkids. Of something. I don't care. What I'm going to do one is they're taking over the store. All right? I'm going to do a video of them taking over the store. All right? Taking over the store. Over here, Mac. Come here, guys. No, come here. Okay, my grandkids have taken over the store. Larry and Samuel, what are you doing? They're taking over this. No, don't do that. You'll break that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. What are you doing? Why are you dropping that? Come here, guys. Come here. Come here, Samuel. Samuel, come here. No. What are you doing? Look at him. He's going crazy. Look at him. Hey, look. Say hi. Oh my guys, they're going crazy. No, over here, Larry. Come here. Come here, Larry. Get over here. What are you doing over there? Get over here. Oh my gosh. Look at his face. Oh my gosh, they're going crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. Larry, over here, Larry. Come here. Come here, Sam. Oh my gosh, their faces are going nutso. Come here, Larry. Samuel, get over here. Come here, guys. Larry, get over here. Come here. Come here, Larry. Larry, Samuel. Oh, he just fell over. Come on, guys, get up.
Get up, Larry. Oh, yeah.
Look at these guys. They're nuts. Oh, my gosh. Mac, what are you doing? Who gave you that? Oh my gosh.
Kids distracted with food. There you go, Mac.
There's Larry.
Blueberry.
And that's Samuel.
Blueberry.
Okay, so I've got to do a video of them every day of taking over the store. Samuel, come here. No. What are you doing? looking at him. He's going crazy. Look at him. Hey, look. Say hi. Oh my guys, they're going crazy. No, over here, Larry. Come here, Larry. Get over here. What are you doing over there? Get over here. Well, I guess Ryan says that Cameron and Mason, they want to spend all their time with me. So we got 2 new Bryan's bargains today. We've got We got 2 new Bryan's bargains. We have the Grand Prix 6. All right, so let me get this up on. Larry and Samuel take over the store. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. All right, so Samuel and Larry, another video of Samuel and Larry, okay? Another video of Samuel and Larry. Another video of Samuel and Larry. I'm not kidding. I had 7,000 views of the cake. 7,000 people. 55 thumbs up. I mean, it's crazy. And the other one only has 400 views. What? What's going on? Wait a minute. They got to see your contraption. Okay, so this is Jessica's contraption. Bye, Grandpa. All right, so this is Jessica's contraption. She's got a thing that she puts the grandkids in. They don't like being in it. Okay, so she attaches them to the little cart. Goodbye, buddy.
Ouch.
Are they biting you?
No.
No. We got Larry and Samuel there. Bye, Larry. Bye, Samuel. You having problems? Can I ask you why Mac doesn't have any shorts on?
Okay. Max.
Wait a minute. Hey, they got to see him getting in here. You got to come here. You got to come around here so they can see him. What are you doing? No, you got to come over here so they can see it. Turn around. Because another day with Larry and Samuel. Here she comes. All right, here she comes, guys. We got Mac in the front. Here they come. There they are. See, there they are. Goodbye. Okay, where is he? He's supposed to be buckled up. No, that's fine. Unbelievable. Okay, all right. So that's them. All right, so that's there. All right. Now, I'm going to get in trouble from Mandy because Great setup. Great setup. Ha ha ha. She's gone. Now, that was not planned, okay? Just so everybody knows, that was not scripted. I did not tell Jesse to come in here, and I want you to come in here. This is what I'm talking about, live streams, okay? A live show, okay? That was spontaneous and live. That was not manufactured. It wasn't scripted. It was live. Absolutely live. And we got the Senna cars, both the Sennas. Now we have the McLaren. Both McLarens. And we have this both of the Sabre cars. So that's another Bryan's bargain. Another great deal at Protinkertoys.com. Another great Bryan's bargain. So we got 3 Bryan's bargains today. 3 Bryan's bargains, or 2 Bryan's bargains. Great setup. Where are their helmets? I'm surprised Arbuckle didn't make that comment. It's July, Bryan. Wait, you're wearing diapers in summer. You won't be wearing pants either. Anthony Bateman Sr., you got the right, Bryan. Nothing's like it, Grandkids. That was Act 1, Scene 1. Great setup. No, that wasn't a setup. All right, so what else do I want to talk about slot cars today? Well, there's not much. You don't have the Mystery Machine and the Batmobile. You can get both of the cars from that set. And those are 4 gear. Both those are 4 gear. And let me do something real quick. Oops. Okay. All righty. Bryan, please, it's hard when you veer off the script. I can't follow what you send. Why aren't you putting the Alfa Romeos into Bryan's bargains you created saw the Sabres. Well, those are the 6 cars that I wanted to do, okay? Now, I might do another one because we've got another 6 F1 cars. So we might do one tomorrow, okay? Why does everybody have to complain? So, we've had a good show today. What are we at timeline? I think it's probably 120 minutes probably. Yep, 2 hours. I knew it was 2 hours. I knew I was on 2 hours. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some live streams in the shed because I'm going to be upstairs in the shed a lot more because I've got to do a 1/32 track and I'd like to do some other things and now what we're going to be doing is I got to talk to Ryan and Daniel, but I think what I'm going to be doing is placing a small order with SCX at least to get parts. We need tires, we need guide shoes, guide pins, chips, and a basic set so people can at least start to get SCX digital and then go from there. What time are you coming back from 1 to 5? I'm not. I'm telling you that in the future, I'm going to be doing more videos in the shed come the fall because Xavier's not going to be up there. And so I'm going to be turning that upstairs room into a Lego room where I'm going to start building my Lego ships again. And so I can now have another layout that I'm going to build. I need to have what's his name build me a new table for upstairs. And then I've got to sell that layout. If anybody wants to buy that 4x4 layout that I made back in March and April and May, the off-road layout, I've got to sell that. That's why I'm going to build the drag strip, Arbuckle. I'm putting that upstairs. I've already got the thing made. I just have to move all my Legos into the other room so I can put that drag strip where my Legos are right now. And that's what we're going to be working on here soon. And just give me some time over the next couple months, hopefully by September. And we'll be having a lot of things. A lot of things are going to change up there in the room. So that's about it. We've had a good show today. What do you think? What's the show today? 1 out of 10. 1 being absolutely horrid or 10 being absolutely great. How many, what's the score today? We've had some pretty good shows last week. We had some really good shows last week. This week we've had 3 shows. They've been pretty good. Once we get the drag strip set up, we're going to be doing drag strips here in the next couple months. So we got a 9. I set the vault door flat and make a slot car table. Set the vault door flat and make a slot car table. LOL. 8. So Adam gave me... So Adam gave me an 8. Unbelievable. I don't have any auctions today. We're going to have auctions tomorrow night. Don't have any auctions today. I can't believe that Adam gave me an 8. Unbelievable. I've got an 8 and a 9. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. Oh yes, today's episode is sponsored by... Okay, so we got an 8.5. You started late, and your shirt is bright. Hurts my eyes. Today's episode is sponsored by the Bree Dotsons. You get the 510, the 240, and the 620. You get all three cars. You can buy them as a set. And they're on our website, SC404, and they're available right now. Okay? Right now. All right, so Arbuck or Snuggles is complaining. Just make sure tomorrow's auctions are calm, quiet, and fast. Last week was a joke. Oh, thank you. Oh, so Arbuckle told me today was an average show. Unbelievable. Make sure tomorrow night's auctions are calm, quiet, and fast. Last week was a joke. I don't know how it was a joke. I thought last week went very nice last week. I don't understand. That's a 510, that's a 240, and that's a Datsun 620. So if anybody wants my 4x4 layout, it's I'm selling that for $2,000. The upstairs layout. If you want a 4x4 layout, 4x8 sheet of plywood, you have to pick it up though. It's $2,000. Your shows cannot be above average. All your shows cannot be above average. Looking for a promo code for the live stream watchers. Oh, I see. Okay, love 132nd. Today was sweet. Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate that. We got Snuggles gave me a 9-9. We got 8s, 9s, and we've had a very good show. Very good show. Let's see. Keep your yelling to yourself. Get on with the auction unless that's part of the show. Unbelievable. Okay, let's make something very clear, everybody. It's all about the show. Here's what a lot of people don't understand is that I have two personalities, okay? Just so everybody knows. Now, Adam would disagree. Adam says that I'm this way no matter what. But I have two personalities, okay? And my live stream, okay, is strictly me talking to you guys, okay? And what I do on my what I do on my live stream is on the live stream, okay? And I like to have fun. And so I do silly things. Bipolar, that's right. I am bipolar, okay? Now, sometimes my bipolarness can fade away on my live stream. So there are times we have had, I would say 5, call Bryan now for a free car. If you have given the score, everybody gets a free oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, we are going to have some fun time. So here's the problem with Snuggles, okay? Here's the problem with Snuggles. He wants to send me all this correct pronunciation for these words when I don't care, okay? It's not something, I'm going to call it saber. And now he's saying it's the correct way to say it is sawbear. It's saber. There's no W in that name, okay? And so he can think all he wants. I think Adam is right to be honest. Unbelievable. If you get me to buy something, I'll rate the show above average. Okay, so I have to get Arbuckle to buy something. Okay? I know exactly how to get Arbuckle to buy something. Okay? I know exactly how to get Arbuckle to buy something. Okay? Now, it's really, do I want him to buy it? That's the problem. Okay, so we have a great deal right now. I have 4 Looney Tune cars. 4 Looney Tune cars. Okay? And all 4 of these cars, you can get all 4 of these cars, all 4 of these Looney Tune cars for, let's see, how much? How much are we going to sell these Looney Tune cars? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 Looney Tune cars for $50. $50. All I need is somebody to say, I will buy it. $50 for all 4 Looney Tunes. All 4 Looney Tunes. All right, so Kevin does. All right, well, Kevin wasn't supposed to be the person to say, I'll buy it. Oh, my gosh. So Kevin bought it. Who else wants to buy it? I thought Arbuckle would buy it. All 4 cars for $50. All 4 cars for $50. Unbelievable. No takers going once. All 4 Looney Tunes for $50. Going once. Going once. Going once. Anybody else want this? All 4 cars for $50. I already have a couple of cases of unbelievable. Well, I tried to sell these to Arbuckle, and all I got was Kevin. All right, Kevin, we'll send you an invoice for them. Look at that. He bought 4 more cars. Unbelievable. I don't know what else to sell to Arbuckle. I don't know what else to sell. Just add it to my order. Okay. Kevin. Did we get an invoice out to Kevin Wood?
Yes.
We'll add this to it. These 4 cars for $40.
Yes, we did.
Well, I don't think he's paid for it. Check to see if he's paid for it.
I'm working on it email.
He's going to forget. He's going to forget, and then I'm going to flip out and smack him around like a bad pillow. Unbelievable. Okay, so let me give you an update on Daniel's house. We're going to start a GoFundMe for my son Daniel and his house. He's getting the foundation fixed. It's not the foundation, it's the flooring. And we are getting some other things cleaned up. His house is really moving along really nicely. It's going to be a nice, fun house for the kids and for Jesse and Daniel. It's going to be a fun place for them to live. And that's what's going to be exciting is it's going to be a nice, fun place for them to live. And, well, I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. We've got another video. Got Larry and Samuel. Okay, my grandkids have taken over the store. Larry and Samuel have taken over the store. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. Larry and Samuel, what are you doing? They're taking over this. No, don't do that. You'll break that. Larry and Samuel have taken over the house or the store. The store. Well, it's official. Coca-Cola has already got their new bottle. They're going to be bringing Coca-Cola in the United States, or they're going to make Coca-Cola in the United States with cane sugar. And they've got a bottle already, and they're going to emphasize U.S. cane sugar. U.S. cane sugar. So that's kind of cool. Hey, you're late. Oh, hey, starting next week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you and I are going to be doing, I'm going to be doing live streams of teaching you how to drive. Okay? She said okay. I guess she's all right with that. Are your mom and still trying to move to Fostoria?
Not Fostoria, Bloomdale.
Bloomdale?
Yeah, we're thinking about later this year.
Well, we can't have that. We'll have to get you an apartment and get you to have it. We're going to have to get you to drive.
I've got transportation here. Stuff is too expensive for me to live on my own.
Bryan, that Kevin Wood individual, he
Yeah.
sent this email last night, and so he wants to put together a bigger order.
Okay.
I was like, well, I'll give him. I was like, wait a minute, that's a Bryan's bargain. I can't. I'm not going to give him more of a discount than the bargain.
Right, you can't give him better than the bargain. Right.
So you may want to call him and
No, he's on the live stream.
But he sent an email saying he wants to put together a big order. So I was like, I'll let Bryan deal with that.
So Kevin W., we can give you a deal, but it can't be on the Bryan's bargain because the Bryan's bargain is already a discounted item. All right. So if you want to add things to your order, what you do is, this is what I try to tell people, is place your order, okay, and then we will, and then call me, or you place the order, you go all the way to the end, and you just leave it there, and then that will show up, and then we will send you a flyer offering you a special discount code, but it won't be on the item. What we'll do is we will do a different type of discount. Okay, you can't tell them that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, so we want to thank everybody for watching the live stream today. Protinkertoys.com, protinkertoys.com. Don't forget to take care. We had a really good show today. A lot of people were watching, and I just want to thank everybody for supporting Protinkertoys.com. Don't forget to check out all the special Bryan's bargains that we've got. We got 2 new Bryan's bargains. We got 65 and 66 today. 64 was yesterday, which was another great deal. Don't forget to check out all of our Bryan's bargains because they are bargains and you cannot miss them. Okay? And I want to thank everybody for watching. So I got to turn this camera around. So Xavier must have went home early today. Can I get my sticker on in my order? Yes, the stickers will be put in your order. I'll let them know that on original. Do you also don't forget to go to see the new Superman movie? No, you don't want to go see the Superman movie. It's terrible. It's probably the worst movie ever made. That movie is so bad, and it's amazing how you don't even hear about it anymore. And that's bad. If you don't hear anything, there's no advertising on it. There's no promotions. When you touch your face, when when you when you touch your face when you make a claim, it means you're lying. Okay, so I have no idea what that means.
It's a tell. It's your tell.
That is
Your-
such a what? That is such a
Your tell
horse
is
manure.
you touch your face when you're
That
lying.
is Brian. My brother Steve said that movie's awesome. Oh, brother,
What
it's
movie was it?
Superman. What?
Okay, so I talked to you. You said Danny's got to do the order, right?
No, I have to know what to order.
Just order caps, 12 shot. We have no more 12 shots. So
All right.
just order 12 shot. I mean, if you just want to order,
There's no more 12 shot.
no. I mean, do you
All
want
right.
me to go through it and tell you what you need to order?
No, I'll talk to Daniel. All right,
he
guys.